Gentlemen, it's good to meet you both.
Pleasure.
Yeah. You were talking about Houston, Texas a minute ago.
Yes, it was.
And we're going to talk about the movie, of course, but you guys play Houston several times for King and Country.
Right.
And you guys are huge. I mean, KSBJ radio there. Good times in Houston, Texas?
Great times. In fact, the release week of our last record, one of the main shows we did was in Houston. At the parking lot of a Chick-fil-A, if I remember correctly. We were there just a few days ago playing a banquet with Southwest Airlines. Texas, in fact, Texas and California, this is appropriate, we're in California, one of the two places that the band for King Country has received beautifully.
Awesome, and Southwest Airlines, we love them.
We sure
David,
do.
you do stand-up. You played in Houston a couple of times. You have not?
Never Houston.
Well, now we got to talk about
Hey,
that.
brother,
How are we going to fix that?
I'm down.
Seriously.
I've got a new booking agent. I'm looking at him.
I like that. I like that.
It's not for any reason. I've got a lot of different projects I deal with, so I try to get all over the country.
Right.
But so I haven't been to Houston, but that's got to be a goal soon, within the next year.
As your new agent, I say we're doing it.
Wow.
How did this project come together? It's a family affair. We should say that. But tell me where it all started.
It's really, it's a family affair on both sides of the camera in a lot of ways. There's so many themes and threads of family through the film. The love of two sisters, the love of a father and a daughter, the love of a man and a woman. But then behind the camera, my brother Ben is the director. My brother Luke, who makes up the other half of King Country, he was one of the producers. Dad's a producer. So it was my brother-in-law, Cubby Fink, formerly from Foster the People. He was one of the producers.
Jacob.
Yep.
I know Jacob.
Yes. Yeah, sure. He was one of the co-producers.
Wow.
So it was a family affair to the nth degree. We adopted David as an honorary sixth brother, and here we are. But I will say this: the heartbeat of it beyond family is a very important question that I think culture's facing, and that is, who are we as men, and what's our role? How are we loving a woman well? And to a woman, where is a woman finding her identity? Is it in her figure? Is it in this kind of man she has on her arm, or is it the fact that she's an image bearer of God? And then finally, I hope the film inspires people to ask the question of what's our global responsibility here? When you sort of reaching across the aisle and do something about this awful epidemic that is slavery, prostitution, and trafficking.
And trafficking, which is a big problem in Houston. David, I want to know, had you all met before? Because your chemistry is amazing.
No, we had not met
Really?
until the day I arrived. My buddy Steve Barnett's a producer on the film, and he'd sent me the script, and I responded to it. I've got a wife and 5 kids, 3 of them daughters. So I felt it was a very important subject, and I know it's very real and very horrifying. It's happening in Houston. It's happening in every major city in the country. Right now, at this second, some woman is being forced into sex trafficking against her will. So if nothing else, if this movie brings only just awareness, that's a win. But if someone actually goes, okay, what can I do at the end of the film? You see right there, Priceless.
PricelessMovement.com,
And
Go
I'm glad
there,
you
you
brought
can
that
make a
up.
difference. Yeah. Yes, you do that. There's organizations, most cities have a place called Children of the Night, where you can contribute and help get people off the streets. Also, cities are now enacting legislation that treats prostitutes oftentimes as victims, not necessarily as criminals, that might allow them to find a way out.
You both are just fantastic in this film. Great roles. Love seeing you together. Congratulations on the film. We'll see you. New music coming soon?
Releasing a Christmas song, but man, we have been so deep in this film that we've not had an opportunity to. So we're going to, top of next year, we're going into the studio again.